Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to get the Unrestricted Access Mastery Achievement in this video, and that achievement is to reach the Technology Vault in less than 11 minutes in the Forbidden Weapon mission on hard difficulty. I'm going to quickly show you what army I have, and it's going to be the same as the Brutal difficulty again. So as you can see, I've got the Zealot Whirlwind, the Annihilator, Shadow Cannon, which is the other form of the Immortal, and then the Shield Regeneration Stalker, and then the Dark Templar with the Shadow Fury ability. And I'm also going to show you how I've allocated my Solarite just really quickly. And as you can see, those main three abilities that I chose were the Orbital Assimilator, which was the Spear of Doom automatically harvests Vespene gas from the simulators without requiring probes. Temporal Field, which I also used in the Brutal difficulty playthrough, which creates 3 temporal fields that freeze enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds, and heroic units are slowed by 50%. And then finally, the Deploy Pylon ability, which doesn't actually cost any Solarite, and that quickly warps in a pylon to any visible location. So, just like the Brutal difficulty playthrough, I'm going to be pumping out probes really fast, and I'm going to try to get a Dark Shrine as soon as possible again. And then you're going to pretty much want to just do the same play style for the first little bit. You're going to have your Zealots parked on this ramp right here, and then as soon as the sentries come in, you can really focusing on those Zealots there. They're really getting some good attention. But as soon as those sentries pop out and the enemies start coming, then you're going to want to kind of bait them back into your base. I just found the baiting back into your base to be a little bit more helpful than anything. And yeah, once they're baited back into the base, then you just really have to focus on microing one of your Zealots, and you shouldn't have any problems after that. Now, you can notice that I didn't actually create any extra Zealots, because I realized that having those 4 Zealots isn't actually that necessary. On Brutal difficulty, I'm creating 1 extra Zealot here, but even on Brutal difficulty, I really didn't need to have that extra Zealot. It's just a matter of microing. Like right here, I didn't even micro at all. This is on hard difficulty, that's true, but still, you don't really need to create that extra Zealot. Oh, and I didn't. I created Dark Templar. I was wrong about that. Yeah, I created a Dark Templar, not an extra Zealot. So, yeah, already moving out with these 2 Dark Templar, and I'm going to get this mineral patch right here. I just want to make sure to, get as many resources as I can as quick as possible. And then as soon as you have 4 Dark Templar, what we're going to do is we're going to start moving out really quick. And we're only going to take out the most important defenses, for example, detection, photon cannons or oracles. Anything that we can walk by, we're going to walk by, because like I was saying, the achievement is 11 minutes. You have to get to the end in 11 minutes, and the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you're going to walk by some of the defenses, and you're just going to have to keep moving your units the whole time. Everything you do at the beginning is very important. Honestly, you don't need that many warp gates, but it'll be helpful if you have a lot of extra resources to create a lot more extra Dark Templar right away. Now, as you can see, the reason why I said 4 is because as soon as you have 4, maybe 3 can do it too, but 4 4 Dark Templar should be able to one-hit that with their Shadow Fury ability, any photon cannons. So that's the main reason I did that. And once again, I'm walking by all of those units. I'm not even going to bother with them. They're not doing anything to me, so I'm just not going to bother them. And I'm just going to move as fast as I can. And then when I went back to my base, I used H for that hold command, so they didn't attack any units. Now, right here, I almost was thinking about using my temporal field ability, but you don't actually have to, because once again, there's just 1 photon cannon there with detection, and you can just walk right on in there, take that thing out, almost completely destroy it with your Shadow Fury ability, do a couple more swipes, and then it'll be gone. And then once that photon cannon's down, then you have that wall down, and you can start moving in your other Dark Templars. And then make sure to get your Forge. Even though you're not going to have very much time to upgrade, it'll be helpful just to have the extra damage if you can get it. And extra shields too. It took me a couple times to actually get this mission, the mastery achievement down really well, but it's actually very easy once you start getting used to it. The main thing is you don't want to lose your Dark Templar. Try to keep as many of them as live as you can, because the bigger ball of Dark Templar units you have, the quicker you're going to be able to destroy everything. And if you don't have any abilities available, the faster you're going to be able to quickly destroy stuff with your Shadow Fury ability. So if you need to get rid of detection, if you have a ton of Dark Templar, you can like almost one-hit the defenses sometimes. Well, not one hit, but all of the Dark Templar hit at the same time, and that helps a lot. I'm also not worrying one bit about the bonus objectives or any of the other achievements, because I've already gotten all the other achievements in that brutal difficulty video. Now I'm starting to run down some more of my Dark Templar over here. Once again, I'm just ignoring, well, I guess I'm not ignoring, I just destroyed those Zealots and Stalker, the 2 Zealots there and the Stalker there, so I guess ignore what I just said. But for the main part, I'm going to be ignoring these units because I want to really get moving forward. And then, as you can see, I've been stockpiling Zealots and Sentries at my home base because there are still going to be waves to attack you. You can't. You're going to want to not forget about those enemy waves, because those could actually make you lose the mission. And they have made me lose the mission a couple times when I was playing through this. Now this part's really important. I used my 3 temporal fields on those 3 photon cannons there. There are 3 photon cannons on hard difficulty. And with those 3 temporal fields, you'll be able to take out all the detection temporarily, and then you can move those Dark Templar in and take out the photon cannons permanently. And then the first thing I would suggest to focus on taking out is that pylon right there, so you can break down that wall. And as soon as that wall's down, then every single Dark Templar you start warping in can just walk straight through that wall. And it allows you to just get closer and closer each time. So if you need reinforcements, it doesn't take a long time to get to you. And then I'm going to start moving forward the rest of my army here. But I really don't think... Well, actually, I don't think I'm going to move forward the rest of my army. You really just need those Dark Templar there. And it's okay to move back every now and then to, reinforce your base. But once again, you just want to really focus on the moving forward. And then right here, you're going to want to actually use your Shadow Fury ability on those units, just because they get in the way. And as these Warp Prisms come in, you want to beat the rush. You want to beat the first 2 waves. There's 2 lines that'll spawn there of Warp Prisms. You want to walk straight through that before they spawn, and then you're going to temporal field the 4 photon cannons here, and then take out the 2 pylons that are holding up that wall. And yep, there you go. And I pretty much destroyed everything there was there. And then for time's sake, I think I'm just going to walk straight down this ramp. Oh, no, yep, okay. So for time's sake, instead of using my temporal fields ability, I used warp and pylon ability. I did that so I could get more Dark Templar to do damage. I'm just going straight for the pylons. I'm not even going to worry about the enemy right here. Just get as many units as I can, and I'm just going to walk straight down here. Walk straight down. And I was getting a little worried too, honestly, because, there's only 30 seconds left, but it's all it takes. Just got to focus down both of those pylons. And it's both of them. It's not just one of them. As you can see, that wall's not going anywhere until you get both of those down. And then, boom, got it. 10:44. 10 minutes and 44 seconds, and then you should have the achievement.
Acquiring access. Work quickly, Phase Smith.
Yeah, and there it is, unrestricted access. So that took 10 minutes and 49 seconds according to StarCraft time. And real time, that took a little bit under 9 minutes actually. So very, very quick mastery achievement if done correctly. Well, if you do it on your first try. For me, however, it took me who knows how many times, 6 or 7 tries. Yeah, I didn't do so great right away. I kept messing up on the little things. But there you have it, guys. There's the master achievement. Once again, once you get it down, It's one of the easier mastery achievements, I definitely think, but getting to that point, it's a little bit difficult. But I hope this was very helpful, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. And give this video a like if you like the commentary and the playthrough. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.